Hello friends and welcome back. Today we want to talk about this classic jazz standard, Somebody to Watch Over Me. George and Ira Gershwin, classic American Songbook. What I first want to do is take a look at a very simple harmonic approach to playing a basic jazz comping chord background to this tune, which will allow you to sing along with it. And then what we'll do is we'll talk about using these chords as the basis to create some melodies in and around them, doing the basic jazz chord melody style. But before we begin, friends, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hopefully I'm giving you lots of interesting lessons here, helping you out in your guitar journey as you go along the way. So anyways, let's get back to the tune. This is the basic 32 bar form, which is kind of nice because what it does is it allows us to do an 8-bar phrase, then basically repeat that 8-bar phrase in what we'll call AA, and then we have 8 bars of a B section, if you will, and then finally we ended up with another 8 bars of the A form. So basically it's A, with a little variation in the last measure to get us to the bridge for the B, and then the A. So it's A, B, A. What's great about this is that you really only have to know 16 bars of a tune and you can play the whole tune. So let's take a look at this song. Let me take you through it. Let's look at the first 4 measures of the first 8, okay? So we're going to go G major 7, G sharp diminished 7, A minor 7, A sharp diminished 7, then E minor 11, back to the A sharp diminished 7, and then the B minor 7, and then the E9, okay? Again, playing with the thumb and the 1, 2, 3 fingers on the 4, 3, 2 strings, okay? Obviously, when you get to the E9, you're going to shift the bass from the 6th to the 5th string, okay, to get that E bass, right, on the 2nd string. There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that she turns out to be, okay? And the way you want to play that, if you're comping with a soloist, you probably just pick like this, right? Or if you're singing, you might want to roll it a little bit to get some color in there. There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that she turns out to be, okay? So different styles depending on how you're going to do it. And now the next 4, we're going to go to the A minor 7, okay? All by itself, 1 finger. Some 1, B minor 7, all by itself. And then the C sharp diminished 7, which again is going to be the bar on the C with the C sharp, 2 and 3 playing these 2 notes ahead of it. And then we're going to go to the D9, and then we're going to go and a little bit of a turnaround here with the B minor 7, B flat 7, A minor 7, A flat 7. If you wanted to add a little more color to that, you could go B minor 7, the A minor, the B flat 7, but add the little pinky in or the 3rd finger in. So you've got da, okay, so you're getting that 13th in there. So you've got B minor 7, B flat 7, A minor 7, A flat 13, okay? So you can do it as a 7th or a 13th. It's up to you how you want to do that. But anyways, that second 4 is going to be da 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 da. And then we're back to the G major 7 again for the second 8, which will be exactly like the first 8, except we'll slightly change the ending to move us into the bridge. So the song will sound something like this. There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that she turns out to be someone to watch over me. Same thing again, right? I'm a little lamb who's lost in the wood. I know that I could always be good. Notice the mistake there that I slid up the D to the E, right? Someone to watch over me. Now we just come right back. Instead of the turnaround, we come right back to the G major 7, okay? And we hold that. We could fancy that up, but basically we're coming back to the 1, okay? Now we're going to come up to the 4, the 4 chord, which is the C major 7. Just like the G major 7, exactly the same, just slide it up to the 8th fret, C major 7, then the D sharp diminished 7, okay? And then the C minor 7 to the F9, and then back to the G major 7. And now F sharp with the flat 9, so we're doing basically the good old C7 up here, right? On the 9th fret, 7, 8, 9th fret. But we're taking that first finger and moving it in to get the flat 9. And notice the tension relieves itself as we go F sharp 7, flat 9 to F sharp 7, and then now B7, but we can take the 3rd finger, put it right underneath that 2nd finger. It's giving us da, 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 the 3rd, right? Right underneath there to give us the sharp 5 or the augmented 7th, okay? So we're going to go da, da. So that whole thing is kind of cool. It goes da, da, and then basically the same notes again, right? So we're going da, 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 which are melody notes, and also gives us a little tension in the chord, okay? And then the E7, flat 9 again for a little bit of tension, and then just the A minor 7, which is a lovely chord to just air out your fingers, and the D9, okay? And that's the B section, and then that takes us right back to the original 8, which we've done, and that's the whole song. So that B section, if you will, is going to be like this. Da, 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 da. And then we're back to the G again, okay? So that is a way that you can go through this song with some cool harmonies that work very well. Notice the chromatic movement of the chords, which is really a great way to play this song. And the chords are all right next to each other. There's no tremendous leaps. And you're also getting some nice colors in there. So I think this works out quite well. Now let's talk about adding some melody notes into this harmonic foundation that we've built, okay? The nice thing about this song is that the melody notes are all right around the chords that we're playing. So we're going to start G major 7, okay? Okay, so here it is. The G is up on the 5th fret, okay? On the 4th string. And we're going to go G, A, B, D, E, G. You might recognize that from My Girl, right? And those are the notes that we're playing in the melody, and those are the notes that fit nicely into this whole song. So da 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 da. Now guess what? We're going to skip over the G sharp because we kind of covered that in the melody, okay? So it's going to be da 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 da. So now we're in the 2nd measure, and we're going to go right to the A minor 7. Now the A minor 7 has the next melody note in it. So just accent that first string, and then guess what? That, 1, 2, 3, 4, that pinky is got the melody note right there. You can play the diminished like this. So now when we're going from da, 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 A minor 7 to the little pinky, and you've got to pluck around a little bit to find these notes, but you'll find that these notes are right around those chords that you're playing. And then you can put down the diminished, okay? And then, now the E minor 11, if all you got to do is play it, because that next melody note is in the chord, it's right there. Okay? And you can see that that comes down and builds itself right into the chord that you're playing. And then we're going to go to the B minor 7, which that melody note is right there on the second string. Okay, and then that comes back down to the third finger, which has the E9 right there, right? Now here, A minor 7, now that next note is there, and it's also there. So you could go A minor 7 to the D7 and put that finger down to get there. Or you could go up here and actually change into a D there, or try out a diminished seventh there. The thing about this song is diminished sevenths work well in a lot of places, and by knowing the diminished seventh positions, and we've talked about that in other videos, but on your 2, 3, 4, 5 strings, right, your diminished chords look like this, right? So playing the A7, sliding an upper fret, and then playing the E7 with it, that's the diminished seventh position on the 2, 3, 5, right? So remember to try out the diminished chords in the 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5 strings whenever you're playing this tune. You might find that it fits in a lot of places, and we can go on and on with that. But remember the 2, 3, 4, 5 diminished chord. For instance, if we play down here, so we show the notes, we've got B, F, A flat, and D, right? So that would be a drop 2, right? Because we're taking that B, which is the bottom note, would actually be in the F, A flat, and then B, and then D, right? But the B that would go between the A flat and the D is being dropped to the bottom, thus the drop 2. The second note from the top gets dropped. So that's what they talk about when they say drop 2 chords. Okay, so that 2, 3, 4, 5 is what your diminished chord will be. And for instance, you could play a diminished there, which is completely different from the A sharp diminished or the B flat diminished that you're playing. So or, which gives us the chromatic step, right? They both will work, but it's a different feel and it's a different sound, right? But this is the magic of this song. You can substitute chords that may not necessarily fit together as you would expect, but they seem to work. It's kind of a magical tune, it really is. So you can see how all of those notes are kind of being found, playing the chords right around where we are. And that's basically how the chord melody works. And this is a great tune to practice this with, because these notes are going to be very close to, if not exactly on the chord you're playing. It's kind of rewarding to find the right note. again on the B section, that's C, right? Those notes are all right there, right underneath that chord, right? Then we come back, right? Now here with that F sharp thing that we did, that flat 9 to the root, those are the melody notes, right? So we got da 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 da. So that again is showing you that a lot of times when you look at lead sheets in jazz or like the real book, you'll see flat 9s, sharp 4s, sharp 5s, whatever, you know, crazy looking chords. But a lot of times what that really means is that's where the melody note is. And so the chord is being altered by the melody note. So it's kind of neat. But I think that this layout, this tab that I'm giving you, is a nice way to go about learning this tune. Everything is kind of chromatically aligned, and I think you'll find it kind of rewarding to play it. And then once you get it down, by all means experiment, see where you can go with it harmonically. It's really a lot to be learned here, a lot to be learned. So once you get it all down, it should sound something like this. There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that she turns out to be someone to watch over me. I'm a little lamb that's lost in the wood. I know that I could always be good to one who watch over me. I know I may not be the man some girls think of as handsome. To my heart she carries the key. Won't you tell her please to put on some speed? Oh, follow my lead, that's all I need. To one who watch, to one who watch, to one who watch. To one who watch over me. So my friends, I hope that helped you out a little bit, tackling this song. It's a great tune. You could spend the rest of your life actually studying this tune. It does some real magical things harmonically. I hope you enjoyed, and by all means send your comments, send your questions, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.